Now it should work. Well, while I'm not doing anything, or while I don't have a working PlayStation, I'll have this helping me through. Why do I have advertisements?
I don't know what happened. I guess it crashed. You can hear me, right?
Yeah.
Alright.
Alright, there.
Did they make this game more realistic by putting those, like, racist cartoons in there?
I don't know, maybe.
I mean, the only, like, racist ones they made were no, I guess there's... I was gonna say any sort of black person or any kind of Asian person. which originally I set it up like, oh, it wasn't that much, but that is quite a lot of people. Oh,
Youch.
it's not racist. Song of the South did it.
Are you watching the stream right now?
Yeah, it's underneath my Smash.
The voice acting is so good.
What?
Ah, you're up.
Hey, it's
About
not showing
time.
up. It's not showing up.
It's not?
No, maybe it's. I'll try to restart it
What do you mean?
once
Like
I'm done
the
with this. All I
video
see is
wasn't?
a black screen.
Oh, it might have been because I went full screen.
Yeah, I can't see it. Oh, I can see.
Can you see it now?
I can see I can see something's going on, and I can't fix it because I'm in the middle of a match. Oh, I see it. I see it. Prologue Mercenaries.
Yeah. Is it?
This isn't
Is it?
Cuphead. I can hear my dumb voice.
Father, I can't believe you. I know these are practice swords, but they're still heavy. You have no right to be so rude on Ike. This is too much for the boy. He'll never make it as a mercenary.
Yes, you don't have to worry. I'm fine. You better be. Now grab your sword and get ready.
If something cool happens, remind me so I can look down.
Okay. I knew I'd find you here.
Although, honestly, there aren't very many. Oh my god, look at that moments in the fire emblem. Yeah, it's like 20 seconds behind. For me, at least.
Really? That's fine. I'm gonna fight Boyd.
Boya.
Boya?
You know, have you ever seen the video where it's Killer Queen's click noise, except it's replaced by when Kira goes Boya, Boya, Boya.
Conditions. Okay, map menu. Come at me, boy.
Boya.
Hey, what's the holdup? Let's get this started already.
I'm coming. Wait right there. Oh, well, I guess I have to go to him.
He looks like Rohan.
Does he? Oh yeah, he kind of
Green
does.
guy.
Yeah. That's Boyd.
Hey, my microphone does the bad thing, it'll register on your stream.
Yeah.
That's fun.
Ow. Dead. That wasn't so bad.
She ran right into my tree. Why did he zigzag? Grail.
The Grail mercenaries.
J-Heel. This stream sponsored by Tyson Foods.
No.
What if Tyson Foods accidentally sponsored you?
Accidentally.
Yeah.
I would like to think it's intentional. I'll survive.
I'm reducing this Pikachu's will to live.
Why is that? Or how is
Because
that?
I'm Ike and I'm absolutely destroying
Oh,
it.
I'm Ike too.
Oh, that's a good point. I just two-stocked it at 11%.
Whoa.
It took less than a minute. I would understand if it less. Yeah, my Ike is way more buff than yours.
Well, yeah, because yours is from Radiant Dawn, mine is Path of Radiance. And he's just baby boy.
Trainer.
I gotta go blow my nose.
Some professional streamer you are.
Look, I've streamed like 3 times.
Lovely weather we're having.
Why you gotta do me like that?
What do you mean?
Some professional streamer you are.
Is that a professional streamer? I talked with your audience of myself while you were gone.
Did you?
Yeah.
That's good. I'm gonna upload this to UbTub.
What channel?
What other channel?
What channel do you have?
I have Saitanif.
Oh,
Would you like to save? Yeah. God damn it! Stop pressing the B button. There we go.
I would like anyone who ever sees this to know that Carvin is currently playing this game illegally.
No.
I heard him the other day.
No. Incorrect.
He's the dolphin or whatever it's called.
Incorrect.
Really? How are you playing it on your computer?
recording
Exactly.
software.
No, you forgot about they released it for the PC.
Yeah. Correct. The request comes from a nearby village. According to our reports, the bandits are not all that strong. I think it best if I ride out and take a look. I plan on taking Oscar and Boyd along with just the brothers. Go ahead and add Ike to your team. Shinon, Gatrier, and I can handle the other two jobs easily enough. Titania, I'm leaving
That lady
Ike
looks like
in care.
Cordelia.
Yeah, but I think it's more along the lines of Cordelia looks like Titania because Titania came out
No.
first.
No,
Yes.
you don't understand your Fire Emblem lore.
I don't think you understand your Fire Emblem lore.
Ignore the fact that.
As of today, I'm going to be the
Is
absolute
Crom and Ike in the same universe?
Crom and Ike.
No, Marth and Ike.
I mean they're in the same universe because it's all Fire Emblem.
Well, no, because it can be argued that like Fire Emblem Awakening is in a different universe than Fates. Or are
Because
we just saying they're different time periods?
well, because in Fates there's DLC where Crom knows of Hoshido and Nor.
Oh, I thought that they went because they had to go through like the portals to get there.
Yeah, but I think Hoshido and Nor are from a much earlier time. Because they were like the legendary kingdoms of Hoshido and Nor. Where the blue marks here, the red dots are the bandits. There aren't many of them, but we can't get careless. The one in front of the building up north is their leader. Neat.
Let me set up a situation for you.
Alright.
You wake up.
Neat.
You're on the ground.
Alright.
You're in Coast Guard Park.
Uh-huh.
It is the middle of the night.
Okay.
You have no idea how you got there.
Alright.
You're very confused.
I'm actually gonna turn up your audio just in case. Can you hear yourself in the stream or no?
Or
have
I
you had
can
it
kind
off?
of hear myself. No, I've been listening.
Okay.
And you see me, you're still on the ground, I come up to you.
Mm-hmm.
My hair is blue.
Uh-huh.
I say, there are better places to sleep than on the ground.
Uh-huh.
What do you do?
I reach out with 6 purple eyes on my hand.
Is it like a butterfly?
No, it's
No,
the
I know. I remember they were like purple eyes, but I
Yeah,
didn't know if it was like
it's like
in the shape of
it's like the 6 eyes of Grima or whatever.
Green. Fire Emblem Bismarck Edition is one of the greatest ideas I co-conceptualize.
Teaching me about the weapon triangle.
Oh no, it's all just the same class.
Yeah, everyone is the same class. Why do I
Yeah,
have
and
4 iron swords? How much room does this guy have? I'm a ranger? Anyway, how much room do I have in my freaking back pocket?
Hell, this is one of those games where they were like, yeah, if people pirate it, we'll find out, and the game will just shut down halfway through.
Oh man, I wish. That is not where I want to go. That's where I want to go. Is there any way to speed up the movement of him? Why does Boyd only get 1 iron axe, but then Ike gets...
Wait, what's his name?
Boyd. B-O-Y-D.
Boyd.
Boyd.
I will suck you into the Boyd. That's what Vanilla Ice said.
I see.
That's such a dumb...
Oscar can visit
Boyd.
Ah, you're with the mercenaries, right? Thank you for covering. We've heard a lot about you. Here, take this weapon. We're farmers, not fighters. Maybe you'll get some use from it. What is
Your
it?
argument is null and void.
Nolan Boyd?
Your Honor.
Wait. We'll just have Ike tank.
I heard justice is blind. I sure hope it ain't deaf.
What's going on out there? Is that some sort of army? Pah, a bunch of mercenaries looking for the next meal. The villagers must
What
have
are you
hired him.
doing?
Listen up, lads. Heard him and heard him bad. We let this bitch live and you wouldn't have herds of high swords hanging in the rest of our days.
Hey, Corbin.
That was the bandit leader.
It's those
Just
fool
keep that-
villagers.
What?
Keep that voice,
Uh-huh.
but give me a game theory.
Okay.
Game theory.
I gotta come up with one.
Either do a game theory or a creepypasta.
Creepypasta. My dad is my mom?
And then he get bloody face.
My dad ate my mom and then he got blood face.
And the best ones are where they always have bloody eyes, and there was and it looked super realistic.
And it looks super real.
I got my copy of Mario's Odyssey, and Mario looks super realistic and gets bloody eye. Oh! And now I am skeleton.
Now I am skeleton.
And when you read this, you become skeleton too.
Spooky. Whoa, da-da-da-da. Wow, that was a pretty good level up. I mean, my resistance is still garbage, but that's fine. Oop. Is there like... Oh, there we go.
Did you know? If you
Okay. Oop. What about this guy?
Did you know that if you put in Super Smash Brothers Brawl for the Nintendo Wii and you plug in your GameCube controller, you can play. You should move the C stick to move the screen, and if you do it 8 times clockwise, 3 times counterclockwise, you can play as Master Hand.
You gotta do the voice.
I don't remember how to do the voice.
Did you know that if you play Super Smash Brothers Melee,
Did you know? Alright, I got it. I gotta think of a new one though. Because I was playing Smash, I was like, can I think of a Smash one?
Vulnerary.
did you know?
I don't like that name.
You don't
I've
like the-
never liked that they're called vulneraries.
Why?
I don't know, I just don't like the name. I don't know what it is. Is it a thing? Is there such thing as a vulnerary?
I think so. I'm gonna get destroyed by
Hey,
this.
did you like that picture I sent you?
What picture?
It was just a picture of the Wizrobe
Oh, buns.
with the text super stretched out that said Bun.
Yeah. Buns! Whoa. Get him, Oscar.
Oscar,
Stab.
the fish from Shark Tale?
Yeah. You know the one.
Jack Black is a shark? One day I was going to garage sale and I got old copy of Shark Tale. When I put in the movie, everything seemed normal until Oscar start getting bloody face and look super realistic. And I turn around and Lenny the dolphin. Wait, he was a shark. Never mind. But
Lenny the dolphin.
Lenny the shark come up and say, Ooga booga.
Ooga booga. If
I
this
get
boy
scared
goes,
so much, I don't sleep.
I think I might have. I think I might have just made a big oof.
What's that? You're on like the second
I've
level.
made a big oof.
How could you?
I
What?
forgot to heal Ike, so he's
Oops.
dead.
Is that a problem for the story?
Just
It
means
kind of sounds like.
I have to restart the level.
Wait, did it force you to, or was it an option?
I got a game over on the first level.
Oh, I thought you were at least for the second one.
Well, the first one with Grail was more of a prologue tutorial.
Grail.
Yeah, my daddy.
What's his last name?
Mercenary.
Oh,
I don't know what his name is. Speedy. Ooh, he missed. That is good. Good news. Oh, there goes my good level up from before. Speed.
Ouch. Ouch.
I can't believe I lost the first level. It's a lie, I can't believe it.
yeah. What are you? Some kind of bad Fire Emblem player?
Yeah. I'm horrid. Is Boyd gonna get deaded? No.
I'm a real Fire Emblem fan. I only play casual.
Mm-hmm.
On normal mode.
Da, 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 da.
Mr. Blue.
Wow, that level up sucked.
Then comes Mr. Which Fire Emblem game has the best level up screen? Go.
Fire
My
Emblem.
favorite is Awakening.
Fire Emblem. Fire. Path of.
Fire. Never played that one.
Well, I don't know. I haven't looked at all the level up screens, so I guess I couldn't.
Yeah, but you've seen at least 3 or 4. 4.
True.
So you should be able to. I've seen 2.
You've seen just well, no, you've seen, or you can look at the stream and see the level up screen for this game.
Yeah, but I wasn't paying attention. So I missed it.
Come at me,
Bandit. Nice 2 damage. Idiot.
Got him. I'm the only one who's commented in the chat.
I wonder if that's because, oh, I don't know,
The
you're the
only
only
one
one that's watching the stream. I wonder if that could possibly be the reason.
Couldn't be. Then who? Corbin stole the cookies from the cookie jar.
Is it?
Yes, you.
Since those bandits took over, we can't even sleep at night. Please, help us save our village. Here, my mother left me this. I hope it serves you well. Seraph robe. That'll probably serve me just fine. Attack. Iron Sword. You do 7 damage. It'll take you 3 turns to kill me. You could attack me from there. I don't think, move. That's good for now.
my weaker is done. This house is total.
Oh no. Boyd. Not my favorite character. Ow.
Corbin, tell me something that's really bad.
It's really bad?
Yeah.
My mom is my dad.
Really?
Yeah.
Why is it bad?
Incest.
No, that has nothing to do with it. That's asexual reproduction.
Who said incest can't be asexual?
Probably the very definition of the word.
Don't worry about it.
It would need to involve two family members. Can't be one.
I am my dad.
Oh, that's
My mother is my wife.
that's more of a problem.
Oedipal complex question mark? Did I make a mistake? I think I made a big mistake.
There are better places to sleep than on the ground, you know.
Alright, Oscar.
Meyer?
Yeah. I'm gonna need you to pull through on this one so Boyd doesn't off himself. Good man.
I could have made a creepypasta out of my experience with the cave of that one cave in Twilight Princess.
Probably could have.
I needed some water bombs, so I went into this cave. Don't know why I thought there would be water bombs in there.
For
I
some
couldn't see
reason,
anything.
water bomb no in cave.
There were spooky monsters in there, and I was scared. I look at the water, and I see my own reflection. Bloody face.
Bloody face.
And my
Ow.
hand turned to skeleton bones.
Whoa. Skeleton bone.
And then the spooky gelatin monster comes towards me. And then Link go through screen. He looks super realistic.
I got another iron sword.
Have you ever read an actual creepypasta?
Yeah.
Have you ever enjoyed one?
No.
Neither have I. I've always found them extremely underwhelming.
Yeah.
Like, I was like, maybe this will be like I'm reading the Twilight Zone episode. And then it's really dumb. I'm like, well.
Yeah.
I remember there was one that I read just because I was like, ooh, this sounds scary. Because it was supposed to be about. I remember it. And it didn't even scare me. And I'm really easy to get spooked by stuff.
Mm-hmm.
And so it was like, one time when I was young, I went to Disney World, and I wanted to buy this globe or something. I don't remember,
Mm-hmm.
but my parents said it was too expensive, so I didn't get it. But instead, I stole it.
Oh my god, you stole a globe?
And there was this guy dressed up as Mickey Mouse, and he was staring at me when we left the store, and it seemed like he knew that I stole it. I clearly remember this story. I don't remember how long ago it was. I just remember it was so dumb. It was like, I went home that night. I remember thinking, I was like, this has potential to be scary. It's just so ridiculous and stupid that it's completely impossible. Because it was like, I went home, and then I would see one night, all I saw outside was that same Mickey Mouse guy in his costume staring at me from outside my window. And he held out his hand, and he made a motion as if he wanted me to give him something. I screamed and closed the blinds. My dad came in, He said, "Oh, you were probably just a man." And I was like, "Okay." I went back to sleep. And then they're like, "This would happen every day." I would check out the window at night before I slept. So one night, I decided that I'd give him back the globe. But at this point, it's been so long that I didn't even have it anymore. I must have sold it,
Whoa.
or given it to Goodwill. So I decided maybe he wanted something in return, and that's why he was holding out his hand. So one night, out in the spot where he stands,
Chapter 2.
I left
Rescue.
out I left out lots of money, and the next night it was gone. I shut the blinds so I couldn't see whether or not he was there. The next night I thought I could finally have some sleep. But he was still there with his hand out, even though the money was gone. And then it was like today I am going to I'm going insane. I think he wants me to. He stretched out his hand so I can take it and go with him somewhere. I'm going to try that tonight. And then it had this stupid cop out answer. It's like, "I'm gonna go right now. If you never hear back from me, then that's why. And it's because he killed me." And then it was like, okay, but it's a story. It's not like a blog, so we wouldn't hear from you anyway. It's a story. And I think it ended and it was like I found this on somebody's computer. Like my friend died. It went missing. I found this on their computer, so I uploaded it to this website. And it's like, well, any sort of validity you had before this, which was none, by the way, you just lost by doing the whole. I found this on my dead friend's computer, and I thought I would upload it. Anyway, that's the. Are you scared yet? Do
Yeah,
you feel? Do you have goosebumps?
I'm pretty spooked right now.
It was such a long story too. Like I did the abridged version, but it was so unnecessarily long, and it's such a dumb payoff. I was like, yeah, I'd be pretty scared if I saw a guy in a costume, but why wouldn't I call the police?
Maybe you don't
I
have a
think
phone.
they're just
Maybe he's too young to have a phone. Maybe they're too young. I don't know. If it's a
first of
girl.
all, it was a girl.
Yeah. Maybe she's too young to have a phone.
Second off, she doesn't need a phone. They're not Amish. They live in a house. I'm sure that their parents had a phone. And why wouldn't she ever? She told her dad that one time, and then they were like, whatever. She never did it ever again. She just kept it to herself. So I hope Mickey Mouse kidnapped her. Deserves it.
Mouse kidnappings.
She stole that globe. That's such a petty thing for someone, for a like an otherworldly Mickey Mouse being to torment someone over. Like you stole that like $30 globe.
How dare you?
I'm going to psychologically torment you because I have nothing better to do with my free time.
Indeed.
I also got like $30 out of this, and also I got to kidnap someone.
Iron Axe. Sounds like a good job for Reese.
I'm really proud of this guy that I'm fighting right now in Smash because I've been absolutely destroying him, two-stocking him every match, and he's still playing with me.
Good man. What's his
I
name?
really hope he's not like you, where he's so angry that he has to keep his honor and keep fighting until he wins. His name was like Juju, but I guess he just left. So, never mind. He did last quite a long time though.
What do you mean? You hope he's not like me?
Because you'd be like, there's that one time that guy kept. You got really mad and you weren't gonna leave until. And I was like, I really hope that's not what this guy's like because I have been absolutely destroying him and he'd be super mad. Maybe he left because he smashed his 3DS.
Maybe.
Or bit it.
Hey, you never know. Uh-oh. Boyd, can you not die? Probably. Good man.
It's fine. He's on classic mode. Wait, no, that'd be a problem.
You're correct, I am in classic mode. Good job. I got a vulnerary.
Got a pulmonary.
I did get a pulmonary.
Fade in heaven. Fade in heaven.
4 damage. And 7 damage.
I did some research today in my geometry class.
14 plus 4, that's 18. I won't die. Oh, even if I did attack this guy, I would only get to 7. Sure. What?
I did some research in my geometry class today.
Oh?
I wanted to know. Well, the original question was, how did Freddie Mercury die?
Uh-huh.
Which was HIV.
Really?
Well, AIDS, yeah. And then my follow-up question, which was much harder to find, was where did he get AIDS from?
Uh-huh.
And at what point did this happen?
Uh-huh.
There weren't any names, except there's a very funny. Well, I don't know if I should call it funny, but there is a quote from his wife where he told her, he's like, I love you, but I'm also attracted to guys. And then there's a quote where she goes, no, Freddie, you're gay. I was like, what? How did they get this quote?
No, Freddie, you're gay.
Oh. Oof, oof, oof. So a lot of people think that Bohemian Rhapsody was supposed to be his like coming out.
Really?
That's what half the article was about. And I was like, I guess. But a lot of people were like their boss. Apparently, he was the only one who knew what the song was about because no one else. They asked like everyone in the band and like the manager. They're like, "What was the song about?"
Heck if I know.
The boss was like, "Yeah, I think that it's because I think it was him saying he's mega gay," but everyone else was like, "I don't know."
Who knows? Maybe he was mega gay.
Well, he was. That's how he got AIDS. Man, now I'm fighting the Captain Falcon name.
Is he bad?
No, he's really good. Cuphead Cytonid is playing Cuphead Watch.
What?
That's the email I got.
Whoa.
I got my 28th Cornerstone email today.
Really?
Yeah.
That's pretty impressive.
Made in heaven. Made in heaven. Also, a lot of things didn't make sense to me because based off of what's his name, I was just talking about him. Freddie Mercury's quotes. He seemed like an incredibly kind of selfish guy. Just because he had quotes that were like, I know I've always been a star, but now everyone agrees. And I was like, huh.
Sounds like a great man.
And then there were, but the article I read was like talking about how, because he had goofed up teeth,
Mm-hmm.
And apparently the article was like, he's always been very insecure, even as a child. And I was like, I don't know if I could.
About his goofy teeth.
Yeah, his overbite.
He had really goof teeth.
He had really goof teeth, and then he get bloody face and die. I want my obituary to be a creepypasta. When you write your, how about this? I'll write a biography on you if you die first, and vice versa. And we both completely lie about our deaths.
Okay.
Because we'll probably die from something stupid like falling down the stairs or like lung failure.
You still have to.
Yeah, I understand. I understand. I'll hold
requirement.
the other like 10. We have so many like asterisks like hanging on to our deaths. Like,
Yeah.
well, if I die in this way, you got to do that, and if I die
You gotta
first, you got
drown
to
me
do
in
all
holy
these
water.
things. Yeah, you got to be.
What?
But yeah. Oh, that should have broken his shield. I just remembered about. I know I told you this when we were watching Hot Wheels. Also, we need to finish Hot Wheels before I die.
Yeah.
Just a reminder. I really don't like that animation style. It's really gross.
Which
When we
one?
watched
The
the
first
beginning of
movie?
the second one.
You
No, we watched started watching the second one because I'd been so used to the other one, and it looked like a bad movie, but at least like I like. I think the colors were nice. I don't really remember.
Well, there might be a problem then.
Why?
Because the rest of the movies have the second
Yeah, I
movie's
know.
animation style.
Ah, you jumping fox boy accidentally jumped off and killed himself.
You should only
Oh
play as
yeah.
Fire Emblem characters in celebration of me
Oh,
streaming.
okay. I can do that. I just got Cora and Ike and Marth, and that's all I need.
You have Roy.
Oh, I forgot about Roy. Yeah, I like all the Fire Emblem characters except for Robin. I like Robin, but I'm no good.
Yeah. I'd like to be good with Robin, but
I just don't like his main attack. His like B.
I'm trying not to use Titania.
Why?
Because she is
The Frederick.
Yeah, in this game she's the Frederick.
What was I talking about? Oh, Hot Wheels. I told you this. That was like such a great. That was one of those nights where I laughed so much that I was sore in the morning.
Really?
When we watched Bratz Super Babies and Hot Wheels.
Bratz Super Babies is such a bad movie. But it's so fun
and Hot
to
Wheels
watch.
is a good movie?
Yeah! Of course it is!
I told you that, I don't know if you remember, because it was such a like weird, surreal night.
Mm-hmm.
I told you that when I was a young boy, I had a Hot Wheels set. That was really cool. It went through this like tunnel into this little skeleton guy, and when you went into the section with the skeleton, it would twist, so the skeleton would be. It sounds like a creepypasta. So the skeleton would be facing the front. The car goes in from like the left side, and then once it goes in through the skeleton, it turns around, closes on the car, and then yells, "There's no escape!" I used to stick my finger in there and it would be closed and it would hurt.
Why would you stick your finger in there?
I don't know. I don't know why I would, but I would. I really want that.
Boom! Pow! Boom! This can't be! I don't deserve to sell swords like you!
Those jerks don't have a sense of humor or anything. The people that own Hefty, They never responded to my request for Zoo Pals to come back. They could have at least had like you can imagine that tech support at like Hefty probably doesn't get a whole lot of
Yeah.
messages. So you could usually I would be hoping that someone there would be bored enough to be like, it'd be funny if I responded. Like that guy who had to respond to the well, I guess he was legally required. Well, not legally. He kinda had to respond to the guy when it was like the US thing where they made a petition to make a Death Star. And then once it got a number of petition signings, they had to respond to it. And the guy made this like government guy made a really funny thing about it. It was like, haha, he put a lot of time into it. People thought it was cool, but not even like busy government guy I would understand. Stupid hefty food company guy won't respond to my to my funny little gag, and I'm really upset by that. I'm gonna sue them for lack of sense of humor. Take that. Oh, peach mains are annoying.
Why is that?
Because they float in the air and they never come back down. Oh, I made myself the perfect quesadilla today.
Did
I've
you?
mastered it. Yeah, I found the good tortilla to oil ratio. Because I used to just not use very much oil, but if you don't put enough oil in, then it's really dry. Which I found out originally when I tried to cook it without any oil.
Why?
Because I thought that the oil was only in there to keep it from sticking for some reason. It does not. it gives it flavor. It moisturizes it, and it also because if it's warmed up, it also helps just like cook it. But yeah, I was like, yeah, I don't need any. As long as I keep moving it around, it won't get stuck. And it was the grossest thing I've ever eaten. That's not true. That's not even true at all. It just tasted gross.
I think I'm probably gonna stop the stream right here, actually.
Why is that?
Because I just finished a chapter and it's a good stopping spot. I want to play Smash with you.
Oh, okay.
Adios, streamy boys.